Angela, good to see you.
I see you too.
Okay, well, I remember last time whenever you were in with me, you told me about how you would like to exercise more at school and getting a little bit more active than you have been in the past. So do I have your permission to speak on that a little bit more?
Yes, you do.
Okay, well, for starters, what are you currently doing now to, start exercising at school?
Well, right now I'm not exercising as much. I was at first, but not right now. I'm a nursing major, and I recently joined PVNSA. That's the nursing organization for my school, and we have to do charity work and all this other stuff. And on top of that, my classes. Being a nursing major is not easy at all.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. Classes such as microbiology, all these other hard classes where you have to put in a lot of hard work and study. The tests aren't easy. So it's like I've been trying to balance all that out, and it's like I've been forced to put my grades first before exercising. So yeah, I really do not have time for it at all.
Okay, well, for starters, the last time you exercised, tell me about that. Tell me a little bit more about that so that I can kind of get a gauge of how you're trying to balance that. I just want to see, how you can possibly intermix that in the future. So tell me about the last time you exercised. Tell me a little bit more about that.
The last time I exercised, I did have a good feeling. I was more energized throughout the day. I was more attentive in my classes. Normally when I don't exercise, I feel a little bit sluggish. I cannot keep up with everyone in the class. I'm dozing off. And it's like you can't doze off in those important classes.
Yeah.
It's really hard. So it's like whenever I exercise, I feel more energized, more awake. I look good in my clothes. I don't feel confident with the clothes I wear. So I felt really good last time I exercised.
So it feels like, or it seems like your intentions are good. You want to get back to exercising. You know that it makes you feel good, it makes you look good in clothes. It just gives you, overall better energy. But right now, school is really boggling on you, and it's kind of hard to balance that because of the time. Would you say that?
Yes.
Okay, and so, you have a lot on your plate, and that's kind of, what is making you sway back and forth from exercising and not exercising. Would you say that? Okay, well, I do have a couple of questions to ask you. Like I said before, just to kind of gauge, what's going on with your class and your exercising regimen. Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not as important and 10 being, extremely important, how important do you think it is, or do you feel it is to exercise?
I would say it's about an 8.
About an 8?
About an 8. Yeah, that's a pretty high number, but high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, stroke, that runs in my family a lot. So it's like if I don't build in the habit right now and working out and being healthy and keeping up with myself, I could develop those health conditions.
Yeah.
So
they're really prevalent in our population right now. So why? I'm curious. Why did you give yourself an 8 and not a 0?
Like I said before, it's the whole diabetes and stroke and high blood pressure. That's very common in my family. Like my dad has it. My mom actually passed away from a stroke.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But it's like that stuff kind of scares me. But it's like whenever I have so much schoolwork, it's like I'm so overwhelmed. But those things will happen to my mom and how my dad has it. It's still in the back of my mind. Like I always have to think of I always think of those things. Yeah. So it's like
so you see the pros and cons. Yeah. So those things are definitely something that can be on your mind and as to why you gave yourself an 8 on that. And so there's another question I would like to ask you. It's just about your confidence. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not at all confident, and 10 being, the most confident and certain. How confident are you that you could start integrating, this exercise into your daily life?
I would say about a 7.
About a 7. So once again, why did you give yourself a 7 in confidence versus a 0 in confidence?
I feel like I can do it, but it's just laziness. I know I can. Like, it's not that hard to wake up early in the morning and and go to the gym. Like our rec is really close to where I live, my apartment. It's easy walking distance, but it's just laziness. It's just that, oh well, I have a test the next day, I can't go, or I'm putting in late hours, I'm not gonna wake up by 7 to go to the gym. But it's like, I know I can do it. It's just laziness. It's laziness and me putting other things above my health, which is not a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's most definitely, that's very important to you. So, I can see that exercising is important to you, and it's something that you would like to integrate into your day-to-day activities, especially because, like you said, like the prevalence in your family, and, those things kind of stick in your mind, and they kind of like, it's like a gray cloud over your mind because, in the future, your health does affect, your health now does affect your future. So I can definitely see that it is very important to you, and that, being a nursing major, it does come with a lot of schoolwork and taking initiative in your books. And so, I see that. I see, how important it is to you and how you like to get to that. And so, it's one of those things that you just, in the future, I see that you would like to work on it, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so,
do you have any advice, anything I could do to integrate exercising and balancing it with my schoolwork? Because I really want to become more active and go build up the habit of like exercising and everything like that. Even though I do have schoolwork, I want to be able to balance it out because I still want to include it in my daily schedule.
Okay, well, so what we will do is that we can set some goals for you so that next time we do talk, we can reflect on those and see how you're doing. And so, I do have a question for you. Are there any, kinds of, study materials that you could possibly, so tell me if there are any work or studying materials that you could possibly integrate into your workout plans.
You mean by like any classes that aren't as difficult as the others that I can integrate?
Not necessarily any classes, but do you have any like study materials that possibly, while you're on the treadmill that you could possibly look at while you're on the elliptical, or, taking a jog to class, something like that?
My psychology class, I can be mainly taking notes and everything, and also microbiology.
Mm-hmm.
We take notes. I can also make like flashcards.
Okay.
And also on the treadmill, we have like this like balancing part of the treadmill where you can put your phone, and I could like, as I'm running the treadmill, I can flip through the cards and everything like that. Perfect. So that could probably help.
Yeah.
My flashcards. I make a lot of flashcards for those classes.
I think that's actually a great idea. Flashcards are so easily accessible. You can always flip them. You don't really have to be focusing on your outside environment. And once you're on the, if you actually like getting on the elliptical, and that you said that they have those stands, you can put your flashcards there and look at them while you're getting 10 to 15 minutes at the gym. That could possibly help you just to get a little bit of exercise into your daily regimen, or how many times. And so how often do you think that you'll be able to possibly go to the gym or take a jog to class? Or
being that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays aren't my hardest days, I can probably 3 days out of the week, 3 times out of the week.
Okay, so we'll set that as one of your goals for us to go over and discuss the next time we meet. So what I want you to try to do, like you said, and I want you to do this for yourself as well, get those flashcards out, or while you're jogging to class, you can whip those flashcards out and go over your notes, just so that you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You see what I'm saying? Well, thank you so much for opening up to me this afternoon. I really appreciate it. I'm really curious and optimistic to see, how your goals further on in the future. I don't want you to beat yourself up because, all of us, sometimes we fail at things, and I just want you to try to remain optimistic and steadfast on your goals, and we'll talk about it next session.
Okay,
thank you.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.